Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Real Talk in Black and White with the real Team Williams.
What's happening, everybody? I'm Roosevelt Williams.
And I'm Tanya Williams.
And this is the Real Team Williams in black
and white.
That's right. You left, right, left. Say, set it up on the left, y'all. Set it up on the right, y'all. Set it off. Hey, set it off. All right, we got to stop. We're out of time. All right, anyway. I know y'all sitting at the house, y'all tripping off of me. Y'all like, why does these nuts have on camouflage? And Big Daddy sitting there looking like he's some kind of drill sergeant in a low-budget army with 5 people. Well, anyway, it goes with our topic of the day. Let me take these glasses off because I can't see
you're
nothing,
blind,
y'all.
Millie Jelly.
I'm talking about blind as a joke. Anyway, it goes with our topic of the day. Did you do the right charge? I did. Lord help me. See no evil, hear no evil. Check this out. All right, today's topic is a very, very, very good one, y'all. This goes for step parenting. This goes for the mothers who love the sons more than the daughters. And the fathers who cater to the daughters more than the sons. All right, the question came about was, is it a good thing to have little small secrets in the household?
What kind of secrets? With the kids or just in general?
Well, I don't know. That's the question that they typed. So from me reading it, I questioned back. They never hit back. So we're just going to talk about
all of it.
All of it. How about that? All right, check it out. Now, with that being said, that goes with our camouflage scene. And it's basically saying, abort the mission. That's right. We're in camouflage today, Jack. We're going in. It's wartime. Especially the fellas. Y'all know, we always get the back end of the stick. But tonight, Daddy finna tear the walls down. No secrets up in here. Can you dig it? Anyway, now, you want to start off or you want me to start?
Go ahead.
No, I want you to start. I'm ladies first. Go ahead. How you feel about secrets? Since you and the boys always have more secrets. And y'all be hiding, be a lot of whispering and stuff.
We have no secrets.
Yeah, y'all, every time I be sitting in the room or something, you'll go in their room, but y'all be whispering, and then you'll tap in the other room, then y'all whispering, and all 3 of y'all get in the room, then I come in there and everybody be like, huh, what?
I just ping from room to room because that's where they are. They don't never be out here. If they were out here, we would just talk out here. But I just go in there, hey, how was your day? Going there to the other one, hey, how was your day? We would be talking about nothing for real. I mean, like, what are we supposed to keep? We're all in the same household. You're going to find out eventually.
I think y'all plotting on me.
Plotting for what?
I don't know. I think I'm worth more dead than alive.
Okay.
Anyway, now let's get back to the subject at hand. To me, since you scared to go,
I just did.
Anyway, check this out, y'all. I feel like in certain instances, a parent and a child should have their secret moments. What I mean by that, small secrets like, for instance, my sons. It was a man-to-man topic conversation about some women. Then, yeah, I feel like that's between me and them. I don't feel like I should have to tell her because her opinion on the relationship and how a man should treat a woman is not my opinion because a man got to still be a man. See, y'all women, y'all try to teach a man how to be soft.
Okay, don't get off the subject in your little rants tonight. We're going to stay focused.
Well, I'm just saying that's where the secrets come in, and see if.
No, because I totally agree with that because I think you should be able to have that trust mode there. So like where they want to come to you and they open up and talk about certain things. Because if you're always just barking orders or they don't feel in a space where they can come to you, they got to go to somebody. These kids have a lot more on them today than what we did with social media and things like that.
Ain't lying. Sure ain't lying.
I feel like they carry a little more weight and stress of things than what we do. So you have to make it a place where they feel comfortable.
Right. I agree with that. And reason I agree with that is because if they cannot go to the parents, then you got to ask yourself, who are they going to, and what is that person teaching your children? That's why your children be lost, and a lot of times you don't even know what's going on in their life. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as to me, I feel like my family shouldn't hold no secrets from me.
Of course you don't.
I mean, cause hey, I'm just the coolest dude in the world. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm just laid back. I'm real humble. I'm understanding. I'm patient, soft spoken. Yeah. I cater to them like that. That's what I do. That's what I do, fellas. That's how I talk to them. I never raise my voice. Yeah. And with that, yeah, that's right.
Had a little makeup at mine.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been having problems with your eyes lately. But anyway, with that being said, I feel like when it comes to a parent and a child, yeah, you should have certain elements of secrecy so that they can come to you and open up, feel free to say, hey, man, I can go talk to dad about anything, or I can talk to mama because she understands, and that's a good boundaries, because you'll find out that not only does the kid try to play the parents against one another, but they will have their choice of parents that they can talk to about, real, sensual.
It's all about making them feel comfortable, because
Making
if
them
you
feel
go to them and you start barking or you're judgmental,
Right.
they're automatically going to shut down and they won't come back no more.
Right. Now, since we got that taken care of, let's get off on the grown folks side of things. No, I don't think you should have no secret from your spouse or your significant other.
What do you consider a secret?
Oh, let me tell you what's a secret. Let me tell you what's a
Is
secret.
that like me talking to Tanya about stuff? Is that like a secret, or like, I went and bought this and I didn't tell you secret and I stash it until later and bring it out kind of secret, or what?
Well, let's talk about that since we got that on the table.
Okay.
See, fellas.
I don't do that anymore, but I used to do that with shoes. Because, here's what I would do.
See, she knew where I was going with it, y'all, fellas.
Well, no, I was just
Go
being
ahead.
honest. You got to own up to your stuff. The truth shall set you free. So I used to have a little bit of a shoe problem. Now I'm not gonna lie. So what I would do when I would go and buy new shoes, I would tell them, just throw the shoes in a bag, throw the box away. You keep the box. I don't need the box because that's evidence. I can't throw it in the trash. So what I would do is I would throw them in my trunk. He works at night, so I would wait until he would leave at work at night and go drag my bags out of the trunk and shove them in my closet. Then when I'd wear them, he'd say, "Oh, those are new. When did you get those?" "Oh, no, I've had these. I've had these forever." Y'all all know we've done it. But those were the secrets that I had. Now, I don't even know really why I would do that. It was almost like I was closet shopping, because it wasn't that you would fuss. You would just be, because, you would be like, it's your money if that's what you want to do. But then you would complain because at the time we didn't have the space for it. And you would be like, where are you going to put those shoes? You don't need another pair of shoes. Those look just like the other shoes, just a different color. Anywho, so that made me just like the children. That made me feel like, I had to, keep the secret. I couldn't come to you and be open and say, I got this shoe addiction. This is what's going on with me. I need 12 steps.
She make it sound so innocent, y'all.
What?
Let me tell my side of that story right there. Okay, secrecy. My baby, I know my stuff, fellas. Y'all women are. Your old lady is slicker than you, player. Listen to me, but you gotta be on top of the game, fella. That's what I'm here for. Step up, fella. Man up, dog. Quit being scared. Anyway, I would notice all these different shoes, new shoes, and I'm looking like, sure, get some new stuff. So, in my house, back then, before we go to college, my job, I would detail the cars. I would wash the cars, have them hooked up, right? So, this one particular day, I go all in there, and the women, I'm telling you,
worry
fellas,
about yourself.
if your lady,
you were just nosy.
she's trying to quiet me down. See, this how ladies stick
You just
together,
nosy.
fellas. If your lady got a junky car, and her
First of all,
trunk is junky,
We all do.
listen to me.
Our rooms would be amazing.
They hiding something, fellas. They hiding something. You got to get in there and tear it down. So the inside of the car was clean, but her trunk was just, oh man, just papers and. But I said, listen, I'm gonna clean this out. And lo and behold, I go to get up under that, and I found a whole little bed of shoes, brand new. So I look, and I go to tell her, hey, baby, where you got these? And her famous remark was, oh, I been had them. No, baby, you couldn't. They still got to take. They ain't got no scuff marks at the bottom. You ain't been had these.
I just hadn't got to them yet.
But yeah, she was pulling them out one by one out of the truck. So she ride around with brand new shoes in the truck. Just pulling them out as needed. You see what I'm saying? So, fellas, listen to me. I'm going to give y'all a nugget. If your woman, women ain't junkie. Check me something. If your woman got a house that's immaculately clean,
her car's going to be junky.
Ain't no reason for a car of all that junk in it.
But it's the same thing with guys. Their room looks like Dorothy and Toto came through, but their car, immaculate. What's up with that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Men just like our stuff to be clean.
What about the room?
Oh, well,
we share that.
Well, we just get out there. We just come out of our clothes after hard days working. We just don't feel like hanging up clothes sometimes. We just be tired. Men be dog tired when they get off work. Now, that ain't no secret. You know that. Your old man be working. He be tired. I mean, he do a lot to make sure that his family has more than he has.
Okay, well, when I'm in my truck and I'm going from here to there, then, hey, I just had to throw stuff where it has to go. Like, I may not have time to bring it all in. And
with brand new clothes and shoes up under it?
Happened.
So let me ask you a question.
That's probably what happened.
Well, let me ask you a question. How?
That's probably what happened.
With you living day to day, you compiling stuff on top. How did the new stuff get at the bottom?
What?
I rest my case. Everything's on camouflage over with. We see it. So fellas, y'all just know this.
Wait a minute. Ask that again.
I'm not gonna ask. See, there you go. Hey, see what I'm talking about, fellas? They practice these questions. You gotta catch them on guard.
Wait, I feel like I was on trial, and I wasn't ready for that.
Really?
So
really?
That wasn't fair.
Okay. We're gonna move on. Now, those little secrets we don't worry about. That's just some just fetishes. You know what I'm saying? And hey,
you outgrow those.
Yeah,
I outgrow those.
You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, she didn't even have to do all that. She could have brought the shoes in and just piled them up in the corner like I did my clothes. I had this corner with clothes, she had this corner with shoes, and we would have been all right. But when you get secrets like Billy Ray, hey, fellas, if I'm wrong, y'all prove me right. Does your old lady do this right here all day?
Mm-hmm. But you can pick up my phone and look through mine, though.
I mean, I understand that. I ain't saying that right now. This is leading up to the secret
Billy
that
Ray.
I'm getting at.
Okay.
Billy Ray.
Billy Ray.
All right. Billy Ray to hit your babe on the inbox. Hey, what's up? You sure is looking pretty. I sure want you to life coach me.
Why do you always have to use stuff that relates to me?
Because that's all we talk about. We talk about what we do. We can't talk about nobody else.
I don't bring that on. I feel like I'm like under the spotlight.
Yeah, I understand.
Everything's about.
I understand. So with that being said, Billy Ray come one time and you tell Billy Ray, I don't life coach men.
Okay, I was professional and I referred him to somebody else.
Okay, but if Billy Ray keep coming around, if he keep on coming around,
you just don't respond. No response.
No, you need to tell your big dad. Cause see, the secret part on her is innocent on her side because she feel like I done took care of the issue. Well, Billy Ray is sitting back in the cut cause when Billy Ray see me and I don't be chin checking Billy Ray or getting that Billy Ray in the back of Billy Ray's mind, you know what Billy Ray what he thinking? She ain't tell old boy, so she might be sweet on old Billy Ray. I'm going to keep jugging. A no is a possible yes later on down the line if I keep on asking right. Yeah. So you just say, hey, man, hey, like we do. Hey, you need to get your boy Billy Ray. Then when I roll up on old Billy Ray, oh, man, I mean, like, you on life coach? Let me give you a life coach. But let me give you this life lesson first. Let me go and chin check you up real quick. Jab, you know what I'm saying? Bust him up. And I bet Billy Ray and all the rest of the folks in his little squad, they won't come inboxing you with that food and that food shaking it. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Those are little known secrets that can lead to bigger altercations down the line. Because see, whereas you may be answering it and he deleting it, You know, where you deleting it.
Mm-hmm.
He still got a phone full of text messages.
But it will have both responses on it.
I know, but when I get through reading, I'm going to see what he responded this day,
First of all, I don't put
day.
my phone number out for public because you can reach me via email.
Well, I'm talking about Facebook now.
Well, even Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook. The new thing is, that fellas, they don't get their telephone numbers no more. No. You know what they do now? Hey, baby, let me get that number. You on Instagram? Yeah. Hit me up on the Instagram. Really? My. They get your head bust, y'all. They get your head bust to the pink meat. Get your head bust. See, secrets like that ain't cool. That ain't cool. And then on top of that, why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening to you.
See, men we don't know them to keep secrets.
Really?
No, we don't.
So having sidebar conversations, that's not secrets?
Sidebar, like what?
Just like we were talking about. Sometimes you can start off in an inbox, but it may be in a text message or something like that. Next thing you know, you talking on a regular. Then your friends on Facebook. Then you don't delete them.
Well, fellas.
Then there's other things.
Same thing. Go for them. Go for y'all.
Okay, thank you.
All right? That's what we talk about. You like say, we tearing down walls over here. Same thing, go for them, go for y'all. Like say, teamwork make the dream work. So secrecy is out the door. No. For the person that sent me that message and didn't hit back, no, it ain't good to have no secrets whatsoever. Let's keep on talking about these little secrets that you want to keep. You know, and y'all women, y'all some very secretive people.
About what?
Answer me this question.
I mean, I don't have a life for real. So
and all women do this. All women do this. Y'all be on the phone, and you be talking just loud, just chilling, have your feet kicked up, and your old man come in the room. Y'all will get up and go in the other room. Why is that?
Well, it just depends on what we're talking about.
Every time.
Well, a lot of times, like for me, I may be talking to Tanya about something.
We don't name drop. Why you name drop?
Because she they don't know her last name.
Hey, Dre. Get on top of that. I got this in, dog. Dre, get on top of that.
Anyway, I really don't know.
Hey, yo, my man. Get on top of that, my man.
Just do it. You know, a lot of times we may be talking about, like, stuff in between us. Not really necessarily a secret or anything, but she may be trying to tell me something, what I need to do or something like that.
Well, on the flip side, if your man on the phone and he go in another room because we got loud voices and we don't want to disturb you, y'all will migrate wherever we at. I can go in the bathroom.
I already know that when you're talking to somebody and you start to whisper, I already know who it is because your voice, like when you speak to your girls, your voice goes from this booming right to, oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, okay.
What do you mean? I don't talk like that.
Yes, you do. So it's the same thing. So it's like you don't want me to know what you're saying, which I could care less, but it's the same thing. I mean, let's be real. It is. Or sometimes when you're talking to your mama, it'll change. You know, because you're loud all the time. Like when you come in, if I'm on a call, what I say, look, I got this at this time, so don't come in a blazing because you're wide open. Hey man, what's up? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what's up, Kim folk. You see how loud that is? That's all the time. But then when you get those calls, you're like,
I beg to differ.
Hey sugar, what you doing? Yeah, I'm good. That's what's up. You see how it like that?
So that right there.
That's what I'm saying. So when you ask me why we do that when we get on the phone with our friends, probably same reason you do. We don't realize we're doing it.
Nah, pimp, because then y'all had a look on y'all face.
What's the look? Please tell me what. Guilt.
I think y'all be talking about us.
Yeah, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. Yeah, because that's how we vent. Like, I'll be like, girl, let me tell you what he did today. Oh, he really ticked me off. Let me tell you what he said. That's how we do.
Vent get your head bust. Everything get your head bust around here. That's why we got camouflage on. Watch how you vent. And I know she venting you, Tanya. Miss Mad Vit. Hey, Dre Day.
You said no.
Hey, yo, my man. Hey,
no
yo, my
name
man.
dropping.
Get on that, my man.
Anywho, so
Now, back to what we talking about, man. Secrets in a relationship. Some of them, depending on who the people are, especially with the kids, they good. They get good, but secrets amongst one another is very toxic.
what about like if you're going through something? Now, this is not me speaking personally. This is like, watching people on Facebook and stuff like that. Like if you're going through something and they post something maybe on social media, and it's to you look at it and you see it's like could be a cry for help or they want attention, but they don't discuss it with their spouse. So what about that? Because I see that a lot. Like that's why I like the gram, because Facebook to me is just like why is me, and it's like the drama pool. But that's where you see all that. You know what I mean? Like, are they doing it for attention, or what is it that you think that they can tell the world on social media what their issue is, but they can't tell their spouse?
They might be scared of their spouse. Their spouse might slap them up or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They might be abusive. That might be one reason.
Well,
I don't know.
They may not provide that safe space for them to be able to feel free to talk.
Well, I'm like this right here, man. I'm glad you brought that up, because in a relationship, it's not good to hold and compile stuff and just let stuff slide without talking about it. Prime example, we never go to sleep like mad or whatever. If somebody in her trust me, she gonna come talk to me. And however we had a conversation, this is how we're gonna have it. But at the end of the conversation, we're gonna be square with it, and everything gonna come to a head, and we're gonna pop that pimple. But a lot of people, they compile, and then they feel like at the end of the day, their only outlet is to do that social cry. You see what I'm saying? Because really ain't nobody paying them no attention no way. And that's to me, it's really getting old, and it's not healthy. I'm trying to use some choice words instead of just saying certain things.
So what do you think they should do? So what if they're in a situation where, because I'm just speaking like from a woman's point of view, because even though we're vocal, I feel like for us it's therapeutic for us to be able to talk and get our feelings out, because we're emotional creatures. Where men, they just rant, rave, go on, fuss, and they're good. But with us, it's what we feel, and we have to get that out. And so if they're not in a relationship where they can say, well, let me tell you how this is how it made me feel, without that person saying, who cares about how you feel, or I don't care, I don't have time for that right now, like always brushing them off. So what are they supposed to do? Well,
to me, in that frame of mind or that essence, I feel like sometimes you need to go and get you a counselor or a life coach, or reach out to some kind of psychiatric situation. You see what I'm talking about? Go lay on that sofa and just let it out. Let it vent out.
What if it's a situation and they can't, like, the money's not there, they can't afford to pay somebody? Because that's real. A lot of people may not have that in their budget.
Well, I'm real easy at doing this. Anything toxic in my life, I have no reason or no problem, that is, dropping it. I get it out of my life.
You can't just drop a marriage. So what if it's a situation now?
Oh, you can just drop a marriage.
Where you're in a marriage.
Oh, you can just drop a marriage.
Well, you're not supposed to just drop it. Like, if it was that easy, marriage wouldn't be sacred and biblical. So what I'm saying is, like, if you're in this thing and you're trying to make it work, or you're doing everything you can, but that other person is just like a brick wall. You can't get through to them. There's no breaking it down. What do you do?
Well,
and you don't have that one friend. To me, I think one friend's all you need, personally, because if you have one person that you can talk to, then, for me, if I just say whatever irritated me and get it off my chest, I'm good, whether it's work or whatever.
So you think that's a good solution, to tell everything or talk all your problems with your friend, but still the person that you're trying to make it work with, they don't know nothing?
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, if they don't have any of these other options, like they can't get a counselor and stuff like that, like, do you have a friend or somebody that you can talk to until you're able to get through to that spouse? Because if not, this is going to keep building, and that's what's toxic, because then you start acting out of your emotions, and everything they do, you start to resent them. You just look at them and be like, look at him. Ugh.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
This is what I do, and this is what I have done. That pen and piece of paper, it goes a long way. Mm-hmm. Okay? I was always the type of person, I never opened up to nobody, and still to this day, I don't. I keep all my personal problems between me and the good Lord. Okay? Now, I don't talk to my mom about stuff, and, you know, I found that talking to some of your so-called friends, a lot of times they tend to talk to their friends, and sometimes your situations become their entertainment. Mm-hmm. You did? So what I started doing, get you a journal. I write it down. Once I write it in my journal, I release it to the Lord. Now, you know, like the good churches say, you know, when you go to the altar, you're supposed to take your problem to the altar, leave it there. Don't pick it up and take it back home with you. So once I write it down, I sit it there. And what I do is, once I start seeing breakdown, or let me change that. What I did was I started to not only adjust my way of handling things, I changed my thought process. Let me see how can I approach my significant other to see if I can break this wall down so we can fix these problems. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? So what I started doing was, instead of talking at my significant other, you know, I'd let them know what listen, this is really bothering me right here. You know, we did that. Mm-hmm. This is bothering me, and I'm really having a problem dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, it's to the point it's pushing me to a different direction. Mm-hmm. And what we did, we sit down, we talk about it, and then we say, hey, okay, I need to fix myself. Like my wife, you know, my thing was, when I got in my marriage and my relationship, you know, hey, I talk at you, man. I talk at you. I had the twang. I just thought I was, you know, just a real live boat gorilla, which I was, but I didn't know how to be soft and gentle and all that. So, and one of my main things I used to tell her was, you know, man, deal with it. You know, I ain't about that deal. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm. I don't care how you feel. I
don't care nothing about all that. You know what I'm saying, man? Going on somewhere with that. You just that's something personal in you. You taking it the wrong way. I ain't. Yeah. This is how you get. But once I scaled back and said, well, wow, that's hurting my wife. And I started thinking, well, damn, okay. If I was to tell myself that, I probably would not swing on myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we start to help one another. You see what I'm saying?
And then when you're like that too, mm-hmm. that stops the other person from coming to you, because they already know how you're going to react. And it's going to be like a child. They're going to shut down. And it's just like, you know, why even bother? Because I keep getting this same response, and I'm not going to tell you because it's not going to change. So, you know, it may be a situation like that where they've gone through those channels, and it may be the other person, and they're not willing to change.
Yeah. And with that, once they dry up, it's hard to kind of reel them back mm-hmm. in, because at that time, it's too far gone. They sit down. It's basically over with.
This is supposed to be your safe place. Yeah. Like, I should be able to come and talk to you about anything before I go to Tanya or anybody else.
That's right.
You know, and you know, and if I can't do that, then over time, that wall is going to build up. That resentment is going to build up. Then it's to the point where, you know, I could care less. I don't like you. And let me tell y'all, once a woman no longer cares, there ain't nothing you can say or do. What R. Kelly say? Baby, they ain't no coming back from that. I'm just telling you.
Well, a man no longer care. Ain't nothing you can do. Because I ain't never seen a dog bury a bone and go back and dig it up.
Okay, I'm just saying, when we're done, we're done.
When a woman fed up. Yeah, really? When a man fed up. Fellas, stand up. Stand up in the room.
It's a fact. Like, we will put up and take as much as we possibly can, but when we've gotten to that point, like, hey, bruh, I don't care what you do. But so that's the main thing, though. Like, you have to make me feel safe. Especially, like I said, women are driven off emotions and feelings. So if I feel, you know, you may look at it and say, oh, well, you're insecure or you're this and that, but what's the root cause in that? Or could it be am I insecure because you won't acknowledge and listen to what I got to say? You see what I'm saying? So you're blocking me off. I don't get to say what's really bothering me. I can't get it out to anybody.
Now, sometimes y'all women, y'all just be talking and everything bother y'all. And sometimes in a man perspective, it's like, man up. God dog.
Well, see, okay, so
you can't walk on no eggshell 24/7.
That's another episode. Like in this household, you don't cry.
Oh, no. We ain't got time for that.
You don't have no bad days.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
If you got a sour look on your face, fix your face.
Fix your face. Man up.
So
who we need to whoop on?
I don't even think I have emotions anymore.
That's good. Now and now we winning. Now we winning.
I mean, like I could like literally cut you off and be like sipping my coffee and nothing else.
Just like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's healthy.
No, that's very healthy. That's very healthy. Hey, I'm gonna tell you how healthy it is. Jesus had no problem with walking away. The Lord even said, I'm not going to come to you. You're going to find me.
Well, that's true.
You dig? So, if he ain't worried about that, I ain't worried about that neither. But just to answer that question, man, secrets in a relationship and withholding the way you really, really feel is very toxic, man. You got to be real careful about that. Secrets are not good at all because when it comes out, when that secret come out,
it's going to explode.
And not only explode, it's going to make your significant other feel like I can't trust my partner.
And you know, once that trust is gone.
Yeah. What other secrets are they keeping?
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Like if you would hide something like
so
this,
small,
then you would most definitely not tell me something big. Yeah.
Right. So, nah, man. I mean, just be transparent. Like I say, now, if your old man going upside your head, then, baby, don't you tell him nothing. Don't listen. Call that telephone number, the hotline. Don't tell him that. You call him fofo, you tell him. Because he's such, you know. But on a serious note, though, for real, though, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Always remember that. So you should be able to come tell your spouse anything or your significant other anything if you come with a way that they're gonna accept it and they're gonna have
one way. Like I remember when I was little, the way I would come to my mom. Ooh, I just talked to her. She's calling. The way I would go to my mom, like if I made a bad grade or something, I'd be like, cause she'd be like, she would always say, you know, you come talk to me about anything or whatever, but you know, you would still feel like, So if I made a bad grade, I already knew the consequence, right? So I would be like, Mama, I got something to tell you. If I tell you, promise me you ain't going to get mad or I ain't going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you may have to come with that in the beginning. You know, like, hey, I got to tell you something. But before I tell you, promise me you won't get mad, okay? This horse followed me home today.
That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work with me. I'm sorry, that ain't gonna work. Now fellas, both sides of the spectrum, man. Y'all gotta be straight up with your ladies, man, and just be for real. Give them a choice to do, what they feel like is best for them in their situation. Toxic relationship is not healthy for nobody. The kids, the husband, the wife, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, or however it may go, it's not healthy for nobody. So, like I say, keeping secrets, you need to really, really limit all that.
And
you
then
know what I'm saying?
The small secrets start building up to bigger secrets because you're always going to have to tell a lie to cover up a lie.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, as I'm getting older, I can't remember anything and I can't lie anyway. You can always tell when I'm lying. But you're going to have to remember that lie and the lie that you told to cover up that lie and the next lie. And so unless you're really good at it, it's going to catch up with you because what they say, everything you do in the dark comes to light.
Yeah, it comes to the light if you're looking for it, especially. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I hope that answered your question. I see our time is kind of winding down and we come to the end of it. So I hope that answered your question about secrets in the relationship. And, man, find a release. Find something or somebody that you can pull into if you can't. Some of the jobs that people have, they give you like free counseling sessions, like twice a year, 3 times a year, something like that, you know. And sometimes you get in there and you can talk to them, and they will work a deal with you. You see what I'm saying? So it's somebody. Be careful talking to your preachers and your church folk. Please be careful with them. Because them folk, they just like to quiet. Boy, they have your mess all out there sideways, man.
Some of them.
Ooh.
Some of them. Yeah. Some of them, I mean,
And then look at you. When they tell it all, then you get mad, and they look at you like you did something wrong. You wouldn't told all my business. You see what I'm saying? But see, you just got to be on 100 because, hey, you can't be fighting in the church. I don't mind not.
I don't think that's good leadership anyway.
In the back of the church, I knock one out in the back of the church. But in the front of the church, no. Take them in the back where they had the little.
Anyway.
My bad. Just saying, man. Sometimes the pastor need to get tapped on too. He a man, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, man. Anyway, that's enough. I hope that answered your question. If it didn't, feel free to text back. And next time, let us know, go into details. Don't throw it out there and just be waiting who I get me to the next episode. Cause,
we're not going to mention your name, or we're not going to give any details to give you away or anything like that. But the questions help prompt us to know what to talk about, what not to talk about. And from week to week, and some things we just pull out that are by experience and stuff like that, or something that we may have seen. But y'all feel free to inbox us, send us some topics that you want or questions that we'll
give us some feedback. If you like the show, let us know. If it's helping somebody, let us know. Like I said in the disclaimer, if you got your stuff together and you just don't need this, and you looking to me, what they talking about this? It ain't for you.
Refer it to somebody else. Refer it to somebody else.
Or better yet, won't you do the same thing? I won't do that copycat stuff. Do the same thing we doing, because maybe your way will help somebody else that's not catching it our way. That's what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Each one, teach one. You dig what I'm talking about?
We're better together.
That's right. That's the only way we're going to make it, man. Stop all this food shaking to y'all. So, like I say, if it's helping y'all, man, leave a comment. We appreciate that. Just let us know, we ain't wasting our time.
Don't say who it is.
Yeah, don't tell who you. It don't matter. Or if you do leave a name, we ain't going to call your name. No way, out of respect. And everything is discreet over here. So, like I say, y'all make sure y'all check us out every Wednesday. Same time, same station. We're going to make it do what it do. We're going to pour our hearts out. We're going to be transparent. And hopefully we can give y'all a nugget that y'all can grow on that helped us grow to get to where we at. You know what I'm talking about? And put your camouflage on. Put them hater blockers on, baby. Let me put mine back on, because Drill Sergeant William back in the game. Ain't no thing like the game. Anyway, till next time. Till next week, y'all. We'll see y'all. Remember, hey, we love y'all, so love yourself. So like I say, since we love y'all and Jesus love y'all, love yourself. At the same time, love somebody else. It's totally free. Try it. You might like it. I promise you might like it. Anyway, I'm Roosevelt Williams.
And I'm Tanya Williams.
And this is The Real Team Williams in black
and white.
Oh, my. Till next week, y'all. See y'all later.